Good morning and welcome back to the vlog. If you're new here, my name is Core, and every Wednesday I vlog me going to get my comic books and of course other stuff I have going on in my life. This week is another fun week that I'm really excited for. Later today I'm going to be doing the Panelloids podcast again. I cannot talk them up enough. The guys that do the Panelloids podcast are awesome, and especially Kyle. He puts it together so well as a producer and just a really great outgoing, I almost said ongoing, I'm thinking comics, outgoing guy. I've had a blast when I'm on there and trying to schedule stuff or talk to them in between. On top of that, I just got a couple more plants for my tanks. Not too many, because basically what I did is the other day I went to PetSmart and got my girlfriend's little brother some plants for his tank. So I got a couple stuff to show you with the tanks real quick, and then we can get right on our way. But I'm excited today because going on Panelloid. So what I'm going to do, go get my comics real quick, come back, and just spam read. So first up, if you guys are returning from the vlog, the tank does not look like this. Yesterday, I put a bunch of work before I went to work, ironically, into this 5-gallon tank. What I did is I have the really nice aqua soil at the bottom, and then I have a mix of aqua soil and a white gravel I had, and then this nice black sand on top that I reused from before. I also put a bunch of plants in there. And what I really like is the spider wood in the back. I kind of wish it was long ways, but it looks like a falling over tree. I did that on purpose. And what's really cool is there's almost like a little cove or under area for the fish. So here's the beta tank so far, just a 5-gallon. And then there is also a black racer snail in there, but I'm not quite sure where he is. Also, maybe important to add, I just got done with my first try at a 200 single issue challenge, reading 200 single issues in a single month. As you can see, some Green Lantern, Kyle Rayner, Rising Compendium. I just finished this the other day. I did read a good bit of it for that challenge. A bunch of trades and hard cover for that Green Lantern, and then all these single issues. So if you want to find out, did he hit the 200, check out my TikTok, Course Comics. Besides that, for YouTube, for you YouTube people, I'm going to be posting a top 10 reads from the month of February. And with reading 200 single issues, if I did, there's a lot there. So you're going to find some really cool recommendations. I can't wait to put out that video. Now, finally, the last fish update for the week. This is the 20-gallon tank. Again, if you guys aren't familiar, I have a bunch of Cory catfish in here. And check it out. There's the biggest one. That is a Julie Cory catfish. His name's King. He's huge. But I'm just a huge fan of Cory catfish. It started out kind of as a joke. Like, hey, my name's Cory. That's funny. Although the Cory catfish is the wrong spelling. Mine is EY. And then it bloomed into, I love these fish. They have such fun personalities. Like if you go up to the glass, they might scatter real quick, funnily. Or things like this. Look, there's just the panda chilling on top of the filter. Not stuck, just getting a little bit of extra food. And he has been staying up there. On top of that, I have 3 guppies that my girlfriend's little brother gave me. He had a... there's not really any other way to put it, breeding problem. His guppies were having a bunch of guppy babies, and so to kind of alleviate it a little bit, he gave me 3 of them so he didn't have as many. And honestly, they have become like a mainstay at the tank, like something I really look forward to. And that red one specifically, really beautiful tail, so really fun to look at too. Now, updates specifically lately, I got 3 of these peppered Corys you can see in the front here. And then I also got 3 what they call red sailfin, like that, literally like a red fin. So I'm really excited about that. Along with that, I think this specific plant in the front here and a couple others that look like it. I'm trying to look for other versions of it, I think here as well. I got a couple plants from his leftovers. I bought him for his tank. I can't remember the name of it. One of them was like Vietnam or Vietnamese something plant. It's like this really cool, it starts out green and then blooms into a red. So I can't wait to see those grow. And then if he ends up getting some extras of some of the other ones I got him, maybe I could get some of those. Otherwise, I can do the other way around, because this is starting to really take off and look good. So now I can kind of give him some of my plants as well. Like that dwarf hairgrass is going crazy. All right, it's 8:54 now. I got to get going. Again, if you guys aren't familiar, I drive about an hour away for comics. My dilemma is I'm in Michigan and toward the rural part. So my 2 options here, maybe 3 or 4, is basically go over the border into Canada, and that's about 32 minutes, maybe a little bit more, especially depending on how long you have to wait at the border. Sometimes it's really quick, especially depending on what time you have to go, but also pay toll fees. So I think $7 each way. I could be wrong on that, or 7 to 11 total, because I think it's you pay going there, pay coming back. Or I drive about anywhere from like 50 some minutes to an hour away to the other shops. My hope is one day a card shop I go to called The Game Vault gets comics. That would be my closest option. I've talked to the owner before. I don't know if he's gonna. I think it's kind of hard to get into it unless he's feeding me some BS. But that is my biggest hope, because that's not that far away. But in the meantime, got to go a ways away. So I wake up extra early, like 8 a.m. It's almost 9. I leave at 9, get there by 10, get all my stuff, go, and just have a blast with the rest of the day. And that's exactly what we're going to do today. Right before I leave, though, this is what I've been reading recently, We 3. This is pretty good, and if you want a nice, fun story, well, I don't know about fun, but a nice, quick story, I highly recommend this. I think this is like 3 to 5 single issues max. I'm in chapter 2, and this is how far I am in. I think it's just issues, but called chapters. But it's really good. It basically revolves around turning cute, like, pets into literal, like, machines of war. And so, you know, if you can't have fun reading that, I don't know. I mean, it's tragic, don't get me wrong, but it's also like, damn, that's really a cat in like a robot suit that'll just like shoot at you. Okay, we got an interesting angle with the truck today. But basically, today I'm taking the family's like big red truck to the comic book shop. My car is in, at the dealership getting an oil change. But I just got back I just went through the drive-thru at Taco Bell. I got some type of sausage breakfast burrito, like grande breakfast burrito or something. It sounds really good, so I'm gonna try it and let you guys know. Okay, the truck actually has a really nice stand for like a view, so I'm gonna make sure to use that. So I got everything that I know of. If I missed anything, I'd be so mad at myself, but I'm still technically at the comic book shop. I could go back in. Starting out, we're gonna start with the old stuff. 2 trades I found, and what I love about this shop is either with the membership or for everybody, 30% off all trades that they have in stock, and I think they're willing to order stuff. So first, they had them there. I'm taking advantage of the discount. I could probably have them order them later on, but I got volume 3 of Transformers by DWJ, Jorge Corona. It says Otley too, and Spicer. So yeah, Spicer usually does the coloring. I'd love to see who did what on this. I know Jorge Corona usually does art, or the line work, whatever you want to call it, drawing, I guess. And then Danny Warren Johnson, the writing. And I got volume 4 ahead of time. I did not want to miss out, and they had both of them there. I was like, I'm getting them now. Another thing I got, I believe this is a 1 in 25, or at least a Virgin variant. We got TMNT Godzilla issue number 4. That looks really good. I almost got some of the other stuff, but I was like, I landed on that one. That one was really cool. For Batman issue number 7, I made sure to get the David Aja cover. I've been loving his art. He has some stuff coming up for Green Lantern. I know he has a Hal Jordan variant and a Kyle. Cannot wait to see those. Also, I should say, I was going to record ahead of time. Like, oh, hey, I'm at the comic book shop. Here's what I'm looking for, whatever. There was no time. It was already 10, like 07 or something. It opens up at 10. And you're like, Corey, it can't be that serious. It is. And next up, I got this to try. Exploit by Mad Cave. I've been loving just about anything Mad Cave. I usually go in blind to comic books like that. And this is no different. I haven't heard anything about it. I trust Mad Cave. They do such a good job. Next up, we got Marvel Team Up. I thought that they were sold out of this because it wasn't in the regular section. It was near the like cash register, but they had the Todd McFarlane variant and it looks so beautiful. So really happy to get that. I actually thought I missed out. Next, we got my first Invincible variant of the month for Narco issue number 1. This is beautiful. I love this. You got Adam Eve in the back. I can never remember. Is it Robot they call him or whatever? I know it's just like a plain name. I don't know why. It always escapes my mind. But you got Duplicate. You got, oh my gosh, Monster Girl, right? It's just been a minute since Invincible, I guess. And then, of course, Invincible Mark. So happy. I'm so happy. Something I found that seems like a crazy good deal. And I think all first printing, I could be wrong. Yeah. We got a nice run of Green Lantern books, I think during the Johns era. Look how thick this is for $6. And like it has Rage of the Red Lanterns. From what I can tell, I don't think I have most of these in here. So crazy good deal, $6. Yeah, please. Next up, another brand new one because that's old, but gold. Batman Green Arrow, The Question, Arcadia, book number 3. This has been a really cool series so far. If you like detective stuff and team-ups, this is like a perfect combo. Batman, Green Arrow, and The Question are investigating this kind of like, I don't know what you want to call it, like a mystery. It's like a detective story. 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 It's how do I explain this? Kind of like a bad corporation, and there's like a conspiracy, and they're like, what's going on here? Can't lie, it's been a little bit since the first and second issue. I think 2 months since the second one, because I think they do every other month. So it's a little scratchy. I might have to reread. Otherwise, as soon as I hit that page 1, it's like a snapshot in your brain. You hit that page 1, you're like, oh, I remember. So can't wait for that. DCKO issue number 5, and we got the DWJ variant with I think it's a suplex with Batman suplexing Superman. Looks really cool. I made sure to get the Luchador Batman one for DCKO 4 too, so really excited to have that one too to go with it, kinda. Next up, a new issue number 1, Iceman Omega. I didn't even know. Okay, Luciano and I think it's Vecchio, if I had to guess. I'm not familiar with the creative team, but guess what? It makes it that much more exciting. Something to dive into. Can't wait for that. Okay, this, I don't know if I'm going to understand. I picked it up anyways. This is the X-Men Annual. I tried looking it up the other day on Comic Geeks, and I could not find it because I kept looking up like X-Men Annual 2026, whatever, but nope, just X-Men Annual. I don't know how to look it up for Comic Geeks, but yeah, I got it to try. I think second printing, I believe. Yeah, I got Dork just in case. I don't know if this will have any value to it. I don't care. I got this to read it, so really excited for that as well. Maybe one day the second printing will even have value. That would be cool. I don't care. One I got out of a local creative team, T.S. Luther, the guy that writes this, the Digger. I read issue number 1 thanks to Panaloids, the podcast I'm going on. They put me on. I really enjoyed it, and they had issue 2 today. So I don't know if they had the Digger issue number 1 back when it came out, but I wasn't able to get it. What Panaloids did that was really cool is they sent me like the file so I could read it. So now when I can get the physical, you best believe I will. T.S. Luther, great dude. I've been talking to him through social media thanks to the Panaloids. Great dude, and from Michigan, or living in Michigan, I believe. But yeah, just a really cool series. He always advertises it as a team up between a kid and an evil Indiana Jones, and I love it. It's simple, and it gives you the idea. One I just started reading, again, thanks to Panaloids. They have been putting me on some stuff, and if you want some really good comics to look into, listen to Panaloids, and they'll give you just some of the absolute best stuff, and really cool, like this one with Kurt Pyers and Franklin Jonas. I didn't know he was on this. I knew Kurt Pyers. Wow, that's really cool. He also goes on Panaloids, but Kurt Pyers went on too. And Lost Fantasies is really fun series. A lot of action. If you like action, you're going to get a lot here. Also, kind of like mystery or like figuring stuff out. Really good. I believe I'm caught up to issue number 3. I've read all of. I'm going to try today before the Panaloids podcast read issue 4, 5, 6, 7, and then I can read this. So we'll see. I think I'm going to be a little tapped for time, but it's all right. I'm going to be speed reading to an extent. Another one today, of course, Absolute Superman issue number 17. I loved last issue. Don't get me wrong. I love Sandoval on art. That's probably my favorite and what I got used to with Absolute Superman. But Ferreira, I hope I'm saying that right, does something very great with these Hawkman issues and the fights. So I got to give credit where credit's due. I think I said in the video before, I do miss the Sandoval art. I think because I got used to it. I like both a lot. I need to give credit where it's due. Next, we got Absolute Flash issue number 12. This cover looks cool, and I'm really excited for this. This series has kind of done the constantly, where it's like, oh shit, he's gonna fight. Is he? Oh, he's here, but he's back. I don't know. It's a roller coaster for me, and Lemire's very talented, so I keep trusting and coming back. Next, a variant cover that I think is so cool and awesome. We have Moonstar issue number 1, and she's reading the upcoming Stephanie Phillips Daredevil run. I think that's so cool. I'm assuming the creative team knows Stephanie Phillips or the writer or this variant artist. It's so cool to have a promotion ahead of time to be like, I know this run's going to be good, or I hope it ends up doing well. I think that's so cool. And I did really want to try out Moonstar, so that's a plus. 2 that I got from my girlfriend, I might even try to read. Star Wars Shadow of Maul, and it says prelude to the upcoming show on Disney+. I think I heard about this a while ago and forgot, and I'm just always really interested in Darth Maul, and my girlfriend loves Star Wars, so I got this for her to try out, and if it's a prelude to the show, that's even cooler. The show's going to show you everything that it needs to, but to have the before as well, really awesome. Along with that, I was able to find a really cool variant cover of a lot of the characters that she likes. It has Rey, Princess Amidala, or Padme, obviously, Ahsoka, and then finally Leia. Really cool to see Leia on it too. Can't lie, this is the only one I don't know. Please let me know down below. But just really freaking cool stuff today. If you guys are ever interested in how much it is at the end, did the receipt? It's probably in between some of the books, but I think it was around $100. Every week I've been putting up like anywhere from like $70 to $100. I've been trying to do less, but the stuff is too good. To be fair, I think I would have been at around 70 or 80, but I had to get the Transformer stuff. It is genuinely that good. Everybody talks about, oh, DWJ this, DWJ that. They're right. There's no other way to say it. They are right. DWJ is amazing. But besides that, I'm going to get home. I'm going to get this all to Grim to edit. And I'm going to start reading because that is my highest priority. So you guys will probably see this vlog hopefully tomorrow, if not 2 days from now, because I'm going to be locked. I should probably say, like I obviously just got done saying, I'm going home to read immediately so I can be as prepared as possible for Panelloids. The best part is they're so lax. They're like, hey, we're just having you on the show to have a good time. Read what you want to read, what you usually do, and we'll talk about it after. I enjoy the show so much. I enjoy the challenge of like being prepared and knowing what I'm talking about enough to where I'm like, I want to read as much as I can to talk about as much of it as I can. And so that if anybody's watching, one, I'm able to weigh in on some of the other stuff that they're already going to talk about, and two, so that I can talk about stuff that they maybe weren't gonna, to help attract an audience, because I think they deserve it. They already do a good job. They don't need my help. It's just like I want to help where I can to help get their name out there. And then also to help show people, it's another excuse on a platform, I would say, to give comics a shot and to be able to recommend if it's good. So I think that's really awesome. I try to do that myself. I don't think I do a great job of it. I think Panelloids is that platform to really help get some of these comics out. So I'm freaking excited. I'm going home to read. If this is the end of the podcast, thank you for joining me. Otherwise, I might try to show some of the preparation or maybe like a time lapse, we'll see.